Oh my god. Torso slashed.
Okay.
Zero
We,
health.
we are back with Tales of the Wandering Bard because as soon as we killed it, we realized that I didn't roll for saving throw versus death with the spider when it got critted with the scimitar attack. I rolled its saving throw, and sadly the stream wasn't running when we did this, but it rolled a 1 on its saving throw, which increases the severity of the scimitar damage from severity 2d4 to severity 2d6. We rolled this stuff off stream just in case it didn't work out well, but he rolled a location 4
Yeah, and 11.
and 11 for severity. So let's look up what location 4... we actually probably should have looked this up before we started again. But I think location severity 11 is pretty intense. Slashing versus monster. Location 4 is a leg. Severity 11 is hip, shoulder destroyed, major bleeding, no movement, -4 penalty to attacks, wing hit forces crash landing. So the spider, instead of attacking you after you... did it say no movement? Yeah, it said...
You said it.
I said no movement, didn't I?
Yes.
Hip, shoulder destroyed. So you break the spider's hip. Just completely wreck it. It is bleeding
Severe?
D2 major bleeding.
Major.
D2 damage per round. It can't move. It has a penalty of 4 to attacks. So it on its turn, it can't even move to attack you because it has to move to actually bite you.
Okay, so I...
So it would actually have just sat there and just and like waved at you harmlessly with its legs to keep you at bay.
So I'm gonna not disengage, but
Withdraw?
withdraw.
Yeah.
And go around and go to Alyssa and try to stop the bleeding.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
It's 14. It's a 10.
10 and 14 is a 24, is a pass. You managed to stop the bleeding from the wounds on Alyssa. She is at -4 right now. So we'll take her 4 days to recover from each.
I search her for like potions or anything.
You find a big fat sack of money on her. You find some bandages. You find some traveling supplies like some flint and steel, a whetstone for her blade. You find a silver locket with a picture of a small child in it, like a hand-drawn picture of a child.
With like, it's taken with a Sony, right?
Hmm?
It's taken with like a Sony digital camera, right?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
But no potions. You hear muffled yells from inside the web still.
Okay, I'm gonna... I survived for now.
Okay. I'm glad you remembered the saving throw versus death, because that was pretty close.
So I'm gonna go there and free him, if I can.
Okay. It takes a little while to cut through the strands without damaging the person, but eventually you cut through enough. And before you, as you cut it out, is a goblin. I mean, it's not like totally freed. Like you're starting to cut through, and eventually, like
I speak goblin.
You speak goblin?
Yes.
Okay. You speak goblin.
So, what's up?
Spider, Spider tried to eat me. Thank you for saving my life. The spider tried to eat me.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt. So, please, do you have any magic potions that can heal? I'm guessing no, but
No, I don't. Oh my god! Please let me out of here, because at this point you've only like freed his face. I figured you stopped freeing him once you noticed he was a goblin.
okay. I'm gonna pick my longbow up, and I mean, I don't think he's gonna attack me, so I'm gonna free him.
Okay. It takes a little while to free the goblin, but eventually you cut him free entirely. He lays on the ground for a moment, just in shock. He says, "How are you here? Humans are never here. How do you speak goblin? What's going on?"
I mean, I'm cool like that, so.
He chuckles. What's that knight? He says, pointing to Alyssa.
She almost died trying to save you.
I've never known humans to save a goblin before.
I mean, we had no idea you were a goblin, but we just stopped to help. I mean, I mean, I'm glad you're alive. So
He seems at a loss for words.
I mean, if you have a place, you can call home. Then go there and bye bye.
That's it. You're not gonna take me as a slave.
No.
You're
Why
not
would
gonna
I?
eat my flesh.
Why would I eat your flesh?
Isn't that what humans do? They eat the flesh of goblins.
I mean, sometimes, but no. I mean, no. I mean, I never seen a goblin myself. Can I recognize him as goblin, right?
Of course, yeah.
I mean, I've heard tales of goblins doing kind of the same with humans. So, I mean, I guess the tales aren't always true. So, if you can help me and
I owe you my life. I would do anything to help you.
do you have anything? Does he have anything on him?
He's got his clothes. He's got some really gross leather armor, like really gross, dirty, mangled leather armor. He said, "I had some weapons, and my other companions were here. I've been in that web for almost a day now. I heard the other ones. They were wrapped up and taken away. I don't know where. I guess my weapons were taken with them or kicked aside. Do you know where the spider's lair?"
I don't know. I mean, can I see anything that leads underground or anything like that?
Give me an intelligence check.
It's 10 plus 14.
24. You remember seeing the spiders crawl out from a hole.
Mm-hmm. Do you think there's more?
He shrugs. I've been trapped in the web all day. How many do you...
I mean, the spider died, right? Okay.
Oh, no, the spider's still alive. It's thrashing and it's...
Okay, so I'm
its
gonna
hips are
shoot
broken.
him a few times until he dies.
Okay, give me just a couple of attack rolls at +4, so +5 total.
16.
That's a critical hit, double damage. Yeah, the spider's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, first shot kills him.
I shot like 3, I think. 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a shot now and
You had
2 before.
You had 1 before, and then the spider closed with you.
Oh yeah,
right?
okay. All right.
Yeah. I don't remember how many I saw, but he looks around. There's 4 dead here. Do you think some might be hiding underground, afraid to come out?
I mean, maybe children, I guess, or maybe they are the children. So
The goblin's eyes go wide in horror.
I mean, let's just stick our heads to the hole and see what's going on. But if we see anything, we just...
You've still got your torch lit.
Okay.
It lasts for 10 minutes, and it hasn't been 10 minutes yet. So you can go down there and wave the torch around. You see a cavern or a slope that extends into a large underground chamber. You can't see the entirety of the chamber because the torch is in front of you, so it kind of blinds you to the light. But you don't see any movement inside from here.
How big is it? Like,
it's hard to tell. It's at least 15 feet back, but then like the brightness of the torch in front of your eyes prevents you from seeing any further.
I mean, it's too dangerous. I mean, maybe we can save some people, goblins, but they're people too. So, what do you think? Are you willing to go down there? I mean, you don't have to.
He looks pensive. He kind of looks back and forth. If only we could see down there better.
Goblins have night vision, right?
Mm-hmm. They do.
What do you see?
Move the torch. Move the torch.
I'm the torch.
He crawls, like gets on his belly and like crawls forward and says, "If I scream, pull my legs back."
Okay.
Crawls in a little bit, pokes his head around and says, I see cobwebs. I see my clansmen wrapped in web."
Do you see spiders?
No, I don't. Oh God, there's bodies. There's dozens of bodies down here.
Tell you what, we make camp.
He crawls back out.
Okay, I help him. And I don't know. What do you think? Maybe we should like. If we set the place on fire, I mean, if there are any spiders left, they're gonna come out, right?
He
So
nods his head.
maybe if we watch it from a safe distance, we can run away if they do come.
Do you have some oil or something to set it all ablaze?
I don't, right? Does she, Alyssa?
No.
So first we're gonna. Which is it? Afternoon or?
It is like 11, almost 12.
Okay. It's 4 days for her to recover.
Yeah. Judging the wounds, she would take 4, 5, 6 days to recover. It's hard to tell. She's got to roll some dice.
So it's 4 days.
Maybe. If the dice roll poorly, it could be longer. If the dice roll well, it might be a little bit shorter.
Okay. So, what do I see if I look around?
You've got these nice rolling hills all over the place. Most of the hills are covered in dirt. There doesn't seem to be a lot of grass here, but there are large shrubs all over the place. Occasional trees. Big rocks sticking out of the ground.
I mean the birds.
There are small birds, no rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Small, occasionally you'll see a rabbit somewhere or a snake, but they're all, off on the sides.
I'm gonna die, but I have bruising.
The bruise easily is bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
Only bludgeoning damage.
I try to play honestly.
You are compulsively honest.
Do I have anything I'm forgetting? Do you think?
I don't know. I'm forgetting all of your things. Wait, we should write these down.
Yeah.
We should. Let's see. Precise memory, keen touch, singing.
Precise memory.
Precise. Oh yeah, you remember all sorts of shit.
Good.
Keen touch, singing, light sleeper, musical instruments, bruise easily, compulsive honesty, unlucky, and allergies. Oh yeah, you sneeze a lot.
I mean, all the time, or sometimes from something, or.
During the summer.
Oh, okay.
It's outside of the summer, you're sneezing every so often.
So, keen touch.
That's like if you're holding a couple of like 2 coins in your hand and you can't see them, you can tell which one's a silver coin and which one's a gold coin by the texture of them.
So I can touch the webs and feel for any vibrations.
Sure. You hold on to the web, and the only vibrations you feel are like the soft, gentle vibrations of like the web blowing in the wind. There's nothing shaking.
So we're gonna make camp. Does she have a tent or?
Alyssa has a sleeping bag and some pillows.
I'm gonna put her in her sleeping bag and put the pillow behind her head and does bandages help? She has bandages.
Once the bleeding stops, the bandages don't help any further. To bandage her wounds, you had to like rip the clothing off of either her or yourself to do so, since you didn't have any bandages on hand. So someone's got someone's cloak is damaged or someone's shirt is now only comes up to here.
But she has bandages. So.
But yeah, now. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's the goblin doing?
You.
What's her name, by the way?
My name's Gob Gob.
Okay. Does he says Arky Barky?
You speak Goblin, so you're both saying Arky Barky to each other.
Ah, okay. Arky Barky.
Arky Barky Barky.
Okay. So, what's he doing?
He's pacing back and forth and looking down in there, and he says, "Maybe one of them's alive."
Yes, maybe. How long has it been? A day?
I think a day. About.
Do you know why they kept you there, or you just?
I think they were waiting to finish eating my other people before they came and ate me. I think they were leaving me just keeping me trapped so I couldn't escape.
So how can I reach the place where the bodies are?
The entrance
bodies are.
is about yay big, so you could like crawl in, and then it opens up into a larger cavern. The goblin says it's about 30 feet deep, 15 feet wide, 10 feet tall. So, like the distance from the window to the back wall, roughly this height. Actually, yeah, it's about the size of this room if everything went all the way to the back wall.
Uh-huh.
Maybe the ceiling's not quite so tall. The ceiling's
They
probably
are
12 feet.
spider webs, so
Yeah.
this is the place. Okay. I mean, I want to help people, but I don't want to die.
Okay. I'll go then, he says.
Okay,
And
if there's anything, just scream and come out.
Okay.
I make the camp like a good 100 yards away from the.
Okay, that's okay. Cool.
Okay, if there is shelter, then I do it there. Like,
There's shelter in this cave.
yes. I mean, I'm gonna be the ruler of the spiders, the princess of spiders.
Okay, so you back off to make the camp. The goblin goes down inside. He looks around. He comes running back out, saying, "I don't see any spiders."
I calm down.
Okay. It's dim down here. It's really dim.
Torch.
Okay, yeah, you have to light a second torch because it's been a while now.
So the first one was
The first one burned out. They only last 10 minutes.
only 10.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because they're just pieces of cloth wrapped in, or dipped in oil. They don't last too long. Down in the area, you see the what is the term? The desiccated corpses, the corpses that have been completely drained of
Yes.
fluid. There are about a dozen of them lying about. They don't look like. Some of them look like goblins. One of them looks like a hobgoblin, which is like 6 foot tall goblin. There are a few humans as well, and then there are 3 bodies wrapped up in spider webs that aren't moving, and then there's one big ball of spider web. It's like a big sphere web. It's about this big.
I mean, does it have more spiders? Maybe. Can I know about spiders? I mean, have I read about spiders? I mean, I read a lot. I mean, that's kind of what I did in the castle and the train. So.
What are these things do you have? Do you have the?
I mean, I have precise memory, so.
You do have precise memory.
Maybe.
The Bardic history. What does Bardic history give you?
I have history and bardic history, or.
It's the Bard. It's the history that bards get that allow them to exchange the time zone. Purpleworm.com/rules. Skills and powers. Character classes. Rogues. Bards. History. Charles Bard learns great many things. He can rewrite slave language. Knows the area's local history. 5% chance per level to identify the general purpose, function, history of any magical item comes across. Okay, so give me an intelligence check to see if you have learned about giant spiders in this area, which is very possible.
And I have a +2 because I have precise memory.
Okay.
Okay.
9 plus your intelligence.
Oh yeah. So it's a 14 plus 9 plus 2.
So 20. D6, 25. Yeah, you know that giant spiders are pretty much bigger versions of the normal spiders. So if they would have like their offspring would be born in the same way that normal spiders would be born, which
is what?
Wrapped in web.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they live inside their parents, I think, right? I definitely seen a video when the guy crushed the spider and other spiders came from it.
Not these spiders. Then.
Okay.
These spiders don't do that. These spiders will lay their eggs in a nest that wrapped in web, and then wait for the little ones to burst out.
Good. I mean, I searched the bodies, and maybe someone is alive.
Okay. You start searching the bodies, the dozen or so desiccated corpses. On them, you find, let's see, a total of 6 gold coins.
Good.
You find a total of 75 silver. And you find 150 copper.
Okay. Here, have 50 copper.
Thank you, he says, and he takes the copper. You also find various weapons and armor. Most of them are in pretty good condition. They don't look too terribly old. And let's see about...
About the spiders, I want to kill you.
Ooh. Okay.
Can I dual wield torches?
You can. You do find a potion on one of the bodies.
Is it labeled?
Yes, it is labeled. It is labeled in common. It is a. Let's see which potion it is. Where's my potion tables?
So can I get experience?
If we rest for a little while here, yeah.
I mean, if I get out alive, so.
It is a potion of extra healing.
Oh yes.
Which restores 3d8 plus 3 hit points of damage.
3d8. Okay.
Or 1d8 hit points for each 1/3 of the potion that is drunk. So you can drink it a third at a time.
So it's a 3d8, but I can take.
Yeah. So if you do it all at once, it's 3d8 plus 3. If you do it 1/3 at a time, it's just d8 each time.
So I'm gonna take a third of it.
Mm-hmm. This one. That's 2 HP.
I mean, I'm on 3, so.
Better 3 than 1.
Yes. Maybe I can survive something now. And do I find anything else except the potion and?
The potions, weapons, armor, money. That seems to be it.
Oh, and what kind of weapons?
There are spears. There are short swords. There are daggers. There is. What do you call it? There's a whip with little tiny thorns at the end of it.
Oh yeah, I'm taking
you
the
take
whip.
the whip. Okay. Add a whip to your inventory. Yeah. Right. No, down here.
Its weight is like
2 pounds.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then there's the bodies that are still wrapped up.
No one is alive. So
No, yeah.
I mean, I searched them and.
Okay, so you go to search the bodies that are still wrapped up, and yeah, you find you rip the spider webs apart. You see the bodies are recently eaten and dead, drained of all blood. On those bodies, you find an additional 25 silver coins.
Okay. Additional 25. I mean, that's 100. So I searched everything I could.
Except for the big ball that you suspect might be a nest.
Yeah, sure, I'm gonna search it. Sure. No.
You sure?
Yeah.
It could be. It could just be like the corpse of a really fat dwarf.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be.
I mean, okay. Do I have any way to, like, think some weapons are magical? I mean, I have
You
level.
do. You have a 5% per level
Sure.
chance.
5.
5% per level. I will roll
Okay.
it in secret though, so that way you never know if you know that they're. if
I
you
mean,
think-
it doesn't matter. So.
Okay. You don't think any of these are magical.
But can I, like, think they're magical, but they are not?
Uh, no, it's unlikely for you to misinterpret something.
Okay. But it's possible.
Yeah.
Can I use a longsword?
You can, but you're not proficient with it.
Oh,
so
I mean, it's the
penalty
same as
hit.
scimitar, but
Yeah.
so daggers, long swords, spears,
Mm-hmm.
daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
The whip, which you took.
Yeah. The whip.
And everything else is like leather armor and chainmail.
I am wearing like.
You're wearing studded leather,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's you have better.
Okay, then I'm gonna look around once more, and if I find nothing, then we go up.
Okay. You and the goblin head up and back out into the daylight. What do you do with the body of Alyssa?
I mean,
Do you drag it to your camp?
I already made camp
Okay.
for her.
All right, so you made camp for her 100
Yes.
yards away. Okay.
So if the spiders come, then we can run and maybe
Okay.
we can survive.
Sure. So the goblin looks at you and says, what in goblin still? What is the plan to do with this one?
I mean, she's my companion and friend. I'm gonna heal her, and we go a separate ways with you and I. I mean, go home. Tell the story of the princess of Rayquan.
His eyes go wide. You're the princess of Rayquan?
Yes.
Okay. He goes back down, grabs a spear, and jogs off into the hills, never to be seen again. Okay. Your friend Gob Gob is gone.
Gob Gob. Poor Gob Gob. I'm gonna remember you, Gob Gob. As I wave him away.
He doesn't look back. He just soldiers on.
Yeah, he's too cool for me.
Wait. He's super cool.
Barky Barky. Yeah.
So you can tend to Alyssa for the next few days.
I'm gonna heal her
With-
with a third of the potion.
Okay. That'll just bring her to 1. Just if any magical healing when someone's below 0 brings them to 1 HP automatically.
Okay.
So she wakes up with a sudden gasp and looks around. What?
You almost died, but I defeated the remaining spider, and I healed you.
How'd you? Are you a cleric?
No, there was a potion. I showed her.
Oh, that's
I tell her, about the bodies, and I found some weapons and the whip and the potion. Yeah, so yeah, and the money. I tell her about the money.
well. Thank you. You're not a bad traveling companion after all.
I love you too.
She laughs. Maybe we should just take the rest of the day off and rest here.
Good idea.
Yeah,
She can move, right?
barely.
Okay. It's the 8. Okay. So we're gonna find shelter somewhere.
She nods. Looks around. I guess we could find. I don't know. She grumbles for a bit, and the two of you eventually find a shallow cave that was not the spider cave.
We go back to the cave. Oh no!
You find a different cave to settle in for the evening.
But they all are owl bears, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably.
I wave them.
And you guys go to sleep.
Okay.
You wake up.
I sleep next to her.
You guys sleep next to one
She's
another
my big sister.
for warmth, for protection, and because the cave is actually pretty small, and to be in the cave, you guys have to kind of get close. The next morning, you guys wake up with the light of dawn and look out over the desolate hillside. You still have 3.5 more days of journeying to go, and about 3 days of food.
So, to Alyssa, I found 6 gold, 100 silver, and 100 copper. I know we agreed on you keeping everything, but I saved your life. Okay, take everything.
Okay. She takes it.
Okay.
Erase it all.
Okay. Shit. I'm too good. I thought she's gonna refuse, but okay.
Okay. Cool. So you guys rest up and head out into the hills.
Can I have a point of health back?
No, you need a full 24-hour period of no combat or no strenuous activity. Hiking through the hills is considered strenuous activity. If you hang out and make camp for a couple of days, you'll get some HP back.
I'm gonna give the potion to her. It has 1/3 left.
Okay. Roll the d8, please.
I mean, no. I mean, to keep for her to keep it. If we see anything like troubling, she's gonna drink it.
Okay.
I tell her.
Sure. She has it. Lucky on the table for potions. There's a lot of potions available. That was a lucky roll. There's a healing potion. There's an extra healing potion. The extra healing potion is slightly more likely than other things, but still, there's a lot of potions.
I mean, how likely was it? Like
There's
5% or something? 10?
There's 3 tables to roll on for potions. Each one of them has like 1 through 20. So there's roughly 20, 40, 60 potions, but some of them are slightly more likely than others. So there's probably like 50 potions, and that one was a 10% chance of a 1/3. So a 3% chance, I guess, of rolling that. That's a lucky roll.
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yes. By the way, when we meet Cam for the first time after the fight, I'm gonna play the lute and sing.
Okay. She is very well, give me a singing check just to make sure. But you've got a plus 18 to your singing check, so.
It's a 20.
And it's a natural 20. Okay. She is not only impressed, but amazed and overwhelmed by your singing. And her jaw kind of goes. You are full of hidden surprises and talents.
What direction sense gives me anything?
Make sure that you won't get lost. You know, you're not going to get turned around on the hills. You can always make sure that you're traveling south, and then you can.
Wait. Oh, I have those too. Climb walls, detect noise, pickpockets, identify item. Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
I detect noise.
Silence. Just the wind.
Good.
Okay.
And the owlbears.
Okay, let's roll. 10. 14.
I have 50% to climb walls. That's good.
Well, I need to take a look at another table. I should. That's not the right table. experience when you rest for a few days.
Okay. So I leave for now. That's good. I'm guessing I'm lucky. Unlucky.
Well, yeah, you have the unlucky trait.
Yeah, but do they find me?
They find your body. Okay. So you guys are walking along, and let's see if there is a surprise for either party. Neither party is surprised. You crest a hill and look down to this very shallow ravine below, where you see 4 scorpions standing around. 2 of them are kind of in the back, and then 2 of them are battling each other, like clawing at one another and trying to sting each other. You run?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Lisa. We just, I mean, if do they see me? Do you think?
They are very busy stabbing and clawing at each other.
Okay,
right
I'm
now.
gonna look around if I see something, just momentarily.
You just see the scorpions, and that seems to be it.
I'm not gonna walk to there, so we're just gonna go our way.
Alyssa nods and backs up with you, and you guys take the long way around the hills. It adds some time to your travel, so you're still, instead of being 2.5 days out, you're gonna be 3 days out by the end of the day. You manage to go well around the scorpions, giving them a wide breadth. You make camp that night, eat what food you have, drink what water you have. You keep refilling your Alyssa's water skin from the rivers as you go by, or the creeks. And we go to the next day.
Okay. Is it day 3?
This is day 3.
Give me a moment.
Right, okay, I need a moment to. Okay.
Yeah, 20 though.
Okay. You keep walking with Alyssa, and eventually, later that day, you're down in a ravine, sludging, filling up your water canteen, having a sip, resting up, just taking a little bit of a lunch break. When, how does this go? When you hear a creature yelling at you with a thick accent in the common tongue.
I speak common.
It says, "You humans down there, lay down your arms and surrender."
I look around.
You look around and you see on a hilltop up above there appears to be a large goblinoid creature. Looks like a hobgoblin. It's armed in chainmail armor and it has a long sword in its hand.
Is he can we like run to the direction we want to go, or?
Yeah, he's actually behind you up a hill. Like if you're going to continue going forward, you would go up the other hill. But so he's at the top of the hill, you're at the ravine, and then you want to head up the other direction. So he shouts to you. Alyssa gets to her feet and grabs the potion and says, "I think this is the right time."
Okay.
Gains 1 HP.
Of course.
Alyssa has 2.
I'm gonna shout to the hobgoblin in Goblin. I don't know what to say. Hello. And we back slowly away.
Lay down your arms, he says, this time in perfect goblin.
He speaks Goblin good. Do hobgoblins have a language?
They have their own like dialect of goblin. They're very similar. If you speak goblin, you don't understand goblin, but it's close.
So I'm gonna whisper to Lisa, we should run. Like hell. What do you think?
I don't think a single hobgoblin would be telling us to surrender. There might be more.
I mean,
We could be surrounded already.
then what do you suggest?
I don't know. This was your idea.
What?
You said that you wanted to get off the ship and come overland.
It was just 5 days. We already had like 3 encounters.
Well, I guess the gods hate us.
I guess.
What do we do?
Does detect noise takes time?
It takes time, and it's more of a like if you're trying. I guess it could be used in this sort of situation. It doesn't take too long. It takes like a moment of listening carefully. You could try and detect noise to see if you hear something else around you. What is your chance?
10.
10% chance. Okay. You don't detect anything else other than the wind rustling the bushes around you.
Or else?
Or else we'll take it by force.
Our arms?
Yes, your weapons. We'll take you by force.
Just a question though. Do you know a goblin named Gob Gob?
I do not associate with those vile creatures. They are the stupid bastard offspring of a... Would you associate with the dwarf?
Yes.
Pitiful humans.
I don't detect anything around me. So how many are you?
He grunts and kind of gives a gesture, and you see another 11 hobgoblins step up to the crest behind him, and now there's a whole row of them up there.
But not in our way, right?
Not up your hill, no. I think you're right. I think we should run.
Yes, we should run.
Okay, the two of you run, and the hobgoblins chase down after you. Are you encumbered? You've added gear to your stuff, right?
Yes, like 3 pounds of the because of the torch and 2 because of the whip.
Okay, so let's add up your weight real quick. 10, God, 25.
Is she encumbered? I mean,
No, she's not encumbered. I can't read Chucky's handwriting, to be honest. Let's see. Is that a 5 plus a 25 plus a 4 plus 3 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2 is 50 pounds. So you need to drop 5 pounds to not be encumbered.
5. The rope.
You drop the rope?
Yes. Who
Okay.
needs the rope anyway?
Okay, you toss the rope off your shoulder, run up the hill alongside Alyssa. You hear the goblin and goblin say, "God damn it, not again! Get him, guys!" And you hear the stampeding of feet as they charge down the hill after you, as you guys charge up the other hill. You guys get to the top of the hill. You see the goblins partway up the hill.
But they
already.
have like half our movement speed, right? I mean, they're small.
No. The hobgoblins are tall.
Oh.
They're like 6 feet tall.
So like human size.
Yeah, they're tall human size, above average human size. They come chasing after you. You go up the hill. They go up the hill. You go down the other side. They get to the top of the hill. They go down. You go up. It's kind of you're chasing after each other. Eventually, one of them hurls a spear at you guys, and it misses wildly. Do you have any plans?
No,
Alyssa shouts.
I thought it's gonna be a constitution check or something.
Not for a little while.
Um,
But so as you guys are running, she says, do you have any plans? Do you have any idea?
do you?
No, I've none right now. But I don't really want to be taken prisoner by these guys.
Maybe we should. I mean, how many are they? 4 or 5?
12.
12. Oh, so we're on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Cool. Give me some Constitution checks.
I have 9 Constitution.
D20 plus 9.
It's 4.
14. That's good.
Okay.
That's bad. I'm
So this
gonna do 5 of them. 3 passes, 2 fails. Another 2 fails. So after the first round, 4 of them, or after running for a little bit, 4 of them drop from exhaustion. Alyssa slows her pacing. This armor's too heavy. I can't keep running up these hills.
But she's not encumbered, right?
She's not encumbered, but she failed her con check.
Can I help her run, like faster or something?
Sure, you can give me another a strength check, but if you fail your strength check, then you are both slowed, basically.
But
so it's
how slow are we talking?
So you'd both be reduced to normal movement. So right now you're running, and if you pass your con check, you can just keep running and running and running and running. Since she failed her con check, I'm gonna say you can put her on your shoulder and keep running with her. Mm-hmm. But if you can't haul her with you, then she's going to drag you down.
Are we uphill? Down?
You're going up and down and up and down and up and down.
Okay. I
So
mean, do I see anything like boulders or something I can roll down on the goblins or something?
Interesting concept. There is a fairly large rock. We would have to stop, and the two of you would have to make a strength check to push it down the hill because it's a big rock. It's like a big table-sized thing. So you guys could stop and try and shove that down the hill with the hobgoblins, but it would take a strength check to do it.
Does she look strong?
Oh yeah, she's definitely. What's your strength? 13. She looks stronger than you.
Okay. Yeah, try that.
Okay. Give me a strength check of any one of these, plus 2 because Alyssa's helping you. Natural 20. Again. Wow. Them rolls, man. Them rolls. Okay. You guys give a big heave. Oh! And the boulder comes toppling down on the other side. Give me an attack roll as well. Taking the pink die.
Haha!
12. So the boulder comes tumbling down that side of the hill. You look over and you see it crush into one of the hobgoblins. Give me 2d10 damage. That.
2d10?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the boulder damage, crushing the hobgoblin. 7 and 6 is 13. So one hobgoblin gets utterly crushed by it. The others tumble. How many of the others tumble out of the way? He should actually get a saving throw. Let's see. Ooh, a bunch of them pass their saves. So one of them gets crushed. Another one takes half damage. Give me just a d10 for the damage against the other one.
Okay.
8. Ooh. Okay, so one of them gets crushed, one of them gets his legs trampled and stops screaming in pain. That's 2 out, the other 4 out, that's 6 out of 6. 6 of them continue charging up the hill towards you.
Are they slowed because they just dodged the boulder?
Yeah, but no more slowed than you were for stopping to push the boulder.
We shouldn't continue running. I say that to her. If she has any movements on her face, says maybe we should try something else then.
She shakes her head and says, I can't run up another hill. I'm too tired. Grab your bow.
6 remaining?
Unless you have a better idea. Or just run. Leave me behind.
I grab my bow.
Okay.
Just, is there anything maybe I can use for?
What sorts of things? What are you looking for?
Maybe. I mean, boulders would be great again, but like cliff sides or.
I mean, they are coming up a hill. There's no like sheer cliff, but they're definitely coming up a hill.
Okay. Is there anything around me?
There's some trees. There's some smaller rocks. There's some bushes. There's no other large boulders nearby.
Mhm.
Like there's some, but they're down the hillside or across the crest of the cliff.
But there's no forest or anything, right?
There are trees, but not a thick forest. Alright, I think it's time to turn on some battle music and just see how this goes. There are enough of them. I'm just going to have you guys roll group initiative instead of individual initiative. 'Cause I don't want to roll initiative for six hobgoblins. It's just too many. There we go. I hope that's the right volume. Okay, give me a d10, no modifiers, and that will be the initiative for both you and Alyssa.
But she has 2 health, right?
Yes, and you have 3 health. But you get 2 attacks per round with the bow, and you have high ground advantage.
Yeah, but they're gonna kill us.
So you can leave her behind.
I mean, she can't run at all.
The hobgoblins will catch her. She's winded and slowed and has to stop running, and these goblins can keep running. You can leave her behind if you want, but you need to make that decision now.
Okay, then. But what if we run to like for the trees and they don't catch up until then? And
I mean, there's not like a wall of trees. It's just
okay,
like
but
occasional spotted trees near the hillsides.
Okay, so we can't lose them there or something.
Yeah, I would say it's like the hillsides of Southern California, but it doesn't mean anything to you.
I mean, I've seen hills, so.
Yeah.
Okay, then 6. How long for them to catch up to us?
If they take a full move, they will reach you at the end of the round. But that means that gives you 1 full round of actions before they get there.
Yeah, but we can't kill 6.
No, you get 2 shots, you might be able to kill 2.
No.
You might be able to scare them. They don't know that you're at 2 HP and 3 HP. What do you do?
Why do you wanna kill me? Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna take shots and try to say something intimidating. Back away or you in Goblin? Doesn't matter. Back away or you die by the hands of the great heroes of Rayquan? Rayquan.
Okay. Give me a D10 for initiative.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You guys go first. They're at the bottom of the hill charging up. You guys are at the top of the hill.
Can we step back during... can we step back, right?
Yeah, but you're at the top of the hill right now, so you can step back downward if you would like, or to the sides, or towards them.
Yeah, but if we, if I fire and we step back, can they still catch us?
No, that's right. You can fire all your shots and take a half move backwards if you'd like.
I think that would be good.
All right, Alyssa hurls one of her daggers down the hill at them. It's on the edge. 11, 12. No, it pings off of their armor. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. I'll give you 2 attack rolls. natural 20 and a natural 16.
Good.
The 20 is a 21. The 16 is a 17. The 20 is a critical. So give me 2d8. And the 16 is a normal hit. Alright, so you shoot one straight through the neck. He collapses and dies.
I told you!
And give me a damage for the 16. Just a normal d8. 6. Alright, you hit another one in the chest and he collapses to the ground as well.
Do
They're down to
seem
4.
Intimidated?
Well, they just lost. 4 of their members have died.
And I said to them, we are great heroes,
Yes,
right?
yes. Let's give them a morale check.
Yeah.
Combat is chaotic. Crazy things can happen. 11. They still outnumber you 2 to 1. I need to look at my DM screen.
But we are great heroes. I mean, she's not from Raycon, so I lied. I guess. I mean, I don't know really. So.
Yeah, that's a close enough thing.
Okay.
Also, anyone
I mean, sure.
lie about that sort of thing. What great heroes are right on run? See, Moran modifiers. Okay.
Maybe if she had like 8 health from the potion.
What is a hobgoblin morale? Hobgoblin morale.
They were crushed by a boulder.
Rounds 11 to 12. Okay, so you take the you take the shot. They keep coming up the hill. You take the second shot. They're almost at the top of the hill. There's 4 of them.
Flee or you'll die. I mean, she's a woman, so.
Yeah. This is a question. This is a hard decision. Because if they flee, you could still shoot them, and I think they're more. I think in their minds.
But I said, flee or you will die, so.
Right. Okay. They get about halfway up the hill. Looking back, seeing their allies knocked down, dead in dirt. They pause for a moment. It looks like it's a second dagger throw at the end of the round, which is also a miss. And they kind of just pause and hold their position with their weapons drawn, unsure of what to do.
Is it our round?
Well, it's just the next initiative. So give me roll a d10. Yes. All right, you guys go first again. So they've stopped, and they're paused like 3/4 of the way up the hill, weapons drawn, kind of unsteady.
Can you hold your action with the bow?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I said if maybe I can say before they reach me, I can shot 2 or just 1 or.
So you can take a shot as soon as they move, and so your second attack with a missile weapon always occurs at the very end of the round.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just stay here and hold your action, you can get a shot as soon as they start moving, and then they would close, and then you can get a shot at the end of the round, and they'd be closed with you.
So I whispered to Alyssa, you try to intimidate them too, and.
Okay. She yells and goes "Ah!" with her sword, but holds her ground. Hobgoblins pause. You're not shooting?
I'm gonna hold my action and say to them, if you flee, you're gonna live. If you come chase us anymore, you're gonna die.
They look at each other and exchange some words in Hobgoblin. You understand some of them. You understand the word for Coward, the word for survive and life.
Yes,
most of it's-
live. Yes, live in Goblin.
And then you hear like a phrase that means something along the lines of it. It's better to live like a hobgoblin than to die like a goblin. And they slowly back down the hill, carefully, keeping their eyes on you the entire time.
Okay. So we're gonna back away slowly, and if I don't see them anymore, then we're just gonna go.
You guys take off down the hill the other way, jogging slowly. Listen to Linden,
Yes.
but you make it out. And you survive and move on.
Once more, as the Princess of Rayquan. Oh, I'm gonna shout after them. Tell the tales of the Princess of Rayquan or something. You bastards.
This will have to do in the meantime. Okay. I think that is a good place to take our next break, actually. I should have checked the time before that. So let's take our break here, and we'll see you guys later, hopefully. Maybe
Bye-bye.
we'll see. Bye.